King's only. Lovely. Cheers, bye.
Adult trauma call, 8 minutes. Adult trauma call, 8 minutes.
I've got an unconscious gentleman he has severe traumatic brain injury.
King's College Hospital, London.
I think something hurt.
One of the busiest A&E departments in the country.
They're a bit busy right now. Yeah, 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
King's is extreme, isn't it? Come on.
A place where love, life, and death unfold every single day.
Fall from a tree. It's probably absolutely trolleyed.
I'm very drunk.
I just keep thinking, how am I going to cope?
All the patients you're about to see were treated in one department in just one 24-hour period.
Camino. Everyone should walk through an emergency room at least once in their life because it makes you realise what your priorities are. It's not the rush, rush, rush and the money, money, money. It's the people you love and the fact that 1 minute they might be there and 1 minute they might be gone.
Research Judgeness. Hi, Kathleen Scott. We've got a stroke DTA for you.
Da 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 da.
A&E Majors, can I help you? I'm the sister in charge of Majors.
Senior Sister Jen has worked at King's A&E for 10 years.
Yeah.
She's in charge of the staff and patients' welfare on tonight's shift.
Yeah. It is stressful. It is stressful. Some days I go in there and I just think, Jesus, this is crazy. I don't know how I do this. Joe? Hello? Joe? Hello? Listen, you seem like a reasonable person probably when you're sober, but you've wet yourself, you've vomited all over yourself, and I don't think you'd like to lie in your own pee and vomit, do you? I know you can hear me, and you're choosing to ignore me. Do you know what I mean?
Joe, come on now, wake up. Come on, you're in hospital. Wake up. You've urinated all over yourself. We're going to put a drip in your arm, OK?
There's a young lady who's just been put into Bay 5. She's been out tonight, had a skinful of alcohol and needs a bit of a clean-up. OK. Strip her clothes off, put her in a gown, do her observations, make sure she has BM. I'll stick a line in her, give her some fluids and she can... Is that all right? Yeah. Number 5, if both of you do her together, she's vomited all over herself, so she's a delight. Thanks. I mean, I've worked in a few A&Es in London and there's nowhere like King's. We put up with a lot, so I think we try and support each other as much as possible, and that's what I like about King's. We're all, if something happens, if the shit really hits the fan, then we all pull together to make sure it's all right.
What the fuck is going on behind us? Can you see that? Oh shit, fuck it.
Mum, why is it called King's College Hospital?
That's the name of the hospital, and that's about the staff. Because a lot of times they have patients that come in. They're not very nice and they're very rude to the staff and that say aggressive things and they act aggressive.
Chest X-ray.
still currently at that address. What's his telephone number?
He hasn't given us one.
Next to Kim. Sorry.
So what's the problem tonight? What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I was going to my home and I paid my fare. Bus he said to me, don't take you home.
Okay, but probably because you're...
No. Not properly, No, you're wrong. Properly because I pay my fare, I'm a good citizen. I'm very polite, I'm very educated.
I know, but you're very loud.
No.
Yes.
I'm very loud, I'm very deaf. I'm sorry.
No. And don't try and scare me either, because it doesn't work.
No, I don't try to scare you. I try to tell you the truth.
You were just speaking to me very, very softly, so you can talk quietly.
I'm sorry, I'm half deaf. I cannot speak to you. I speak loudly.
No, you didn't. Don't, all right?
Then does it work?
I probably get shouted at every day. People swear, they shout, they demand. Over the years, I've been called dyke, lesbian, and that used to really get on my nerves, but now, actually, well, I am, so hey-ho. You can't ever be scared coming to work. People know if you're scared. They're like animals, they can smell your fear. And as soon as you're scared, you are the people that they're going to abuse. So what do you want me to do today?
Huh?
What would you like me to do?
I don't need you to do anything for me.
Oh, well, you can leave then.
Yeah, I want to leave.
Do you have an appointment at St. George's?
I don't stand English.
Oh, absolute rubbish. Time to
I
go,
don't stand English.
Let's go.
You understand very good English,
No,
so.
I don't stand
yes,
English.
You do.
Okay.
Manager,
Bye-bye. See ya. I think much of it is manipulative, to be honest.
I'm fine, I don't stand English.
He understands everything.
Can
we get a portable chest X-ray to resource 2, please? Portable chest X-ray to resource 2, please. Thank you.
A very strong person will work and stay at King's because it is so stressful, because it is so busy. You have to be strong-willed, determined, maybe a little bit aggressive sometimes, and yeah, but with a bit of a sense of humour and compassion, of course.
In 2010, there were 60,000 recorded assaults against NHS staff in England alone.
Adult trauma call, 8 minutes. Adult trauma call, 8 minutes.
So we'd have a bet on this one. Drink, drugs or crime as to the reason to this trauma. A&E does breed particular nurses, and sometimes you have to be able to make light of what you're doing.
At any time, if you laugh, it makes you feel good. So if you see something pretty gruesome and you have a laugh about it, then it instantly, the stress and that horror, because sometimes it is horrific.
So what do you reckon, Kirsty? Either drink, drugs or crime?
Drink, drugs or crime, drugs.
OK. I'm going to put for drink. Are you going to take crime?
It's going to be MDMA.
I must admit, I've got maybe a bit of a warped sense of humour, so I find things funny. Like that guy who was shot in the penis, I did find that made me laugh for a whole shift. Because he just kept looking down at it, and I thought, yeah, I'm sure you are looking down at it, just thinking.
Really obvious other injuries. His pupils are quite small, but he has been drinking, and we'll know whether he's taken something else.
So would we drink and drugs then? So you were almost right.
The department works round the clock and has over 200 employees. Behind the scenes, 60 non-medical staff keep things ticking over.
My name is Kevin Hillman and I'm a porter in A&E. I was actually born in this hospital and I wanted to work here.
Can I have a portrait and X-ray, please?
Yeah.
My job involves taking patients up to the wards, taking them to X-rays, collecting bloods and occasionally doing removals. A removal is when somebody passes away and we have to take their body down to the mortuary.
Kevin the porter he calls me his big sister. I think he sees me as a bit of a supporting figure, and I have a bit of a soft spot for him. I do. He's crazy. OK, let me call Resus, all right? Because I know he's probably in there with a trauma call, so... All right, love, no worries. Thanks, bye.
How are you, sis?
I'm all right, Kev, how are you?
Good to be back.
Are you happy to be back, are you?
Yeah. Sorted out me and grandmother's
stuff. But, you know, he works so damn hard and he will do anything for me, you know. It's not too much trouble to do the blood run every half an hour for Kevin, whereas other people it'll be every 2 hours and that'll be at a push, you know.
Porter to Majors to collect blood specimens, please.
Parker, wicked. When we have to get flying squad blood, we can't hang around. We just have to go straight down there and pick up the blood and bring it back.
If they're urgent, Kevin, they've got to go. Thank you. Thank you.
We have to get that blood back to the patient as urgently as possible because the patient could be bleeding to death. He could be. I'm there to save lives, help people. I am.
Can I get porter? Can I get a porter?
Yeah, give us them. I'll take them. I'm going that way because I've got theatres. Right here. And 2. What a night, David. What a night.
Been fun.
Adult trauma call, 5 minutes. Adult trauma call, 5 minutes.
There's going to be one from me.
Ex-army chef Kevin hopes to one day be a supervising porter.
Some people say I am the fastest porter at the moment in the hospital, they reckon. So, how's the cylinder looking? Cylinder full. You've got a full cylinder, OK? And it's a valve one.
Cool.
I like to see the action. I've seen stabbings, I've seen shootings. What is it?
Multiple stabbing to leg or
So you want me to hang around for a flying squad blood, just in case?
Yeah, that'd be useful, yeah.
We actually get a bleep, a trauma bleep. And when that goes off, that means we have to attend there and go there straight away. And we have to stay there just in case the doctor says to us, can you go down and get the trauma blood? Yeah, I'll hang around just in case you need blood.
Blood pressure's fine at the moment, but you never know what they've stabbed in. It could be an artery and it could be...
Yeah, drops.
I like a bit of trauma. I mean, I must admit, it sounds a bit gory, but I do like a nice shooting or a bit of a stabbing with bowel hanging out.
You right, yeah?
Yeah. If we run a good trauma, it's fantastic. And if you save someone's life when they've come in that mess, then it's brilliant. Oh, multiple stab wounds to leg.
To leg, I know. But
well, you never know.
Could be femoral.
Could be. Could bleed out like in a little second, eh?
Penetrating trauma to the chest, which are your stab wounds. King's is one of the busiest hospitals in all of Europe. The areas we serve in London are particularly high crime areas.
Are you able to shimmy on over, my friend?
Sometimes, you know, you're looking at 2 or 3 stabs a day. So the numbers have risen up. It seems that, you know, people's way of fighting has moved on from punching each other to using bats, to using knives, to using guns.
Okay, so he's got a trachea that's in midline.
17-year-old Levi was stabbed during a fight on the street.
Entry in the right, normal percussion bilaterally. Sats are... what is that? Sats are just coming up now. Hey, just relax your tummy there for me, yeah? Is there any soreness in the tummy or not really? Good on you. Just take a nice big deep breath. Good man. That's all good, huh? So abdomen's soft and non-tender. So he's got a laceration just medial to the mid part of the scapula. Yeah? He's got another one immediately paraspinally at about the level of 1, 2, 3, about T3, and another one at T4 on the right. He's got no other stab wounds on his legs or around his genitals. He's not completely well, but it's doesn't appear to be life-threatening at the moment from what we know, but he's going to go for some scans.
Are you going to make any allegations for this? No, you're not going to talk to us? That's fine, yeah, just wanted to know. You might just have to sign a quick signature to say that you don't want us to take any further action for this, all right?
Levi's condition isn't life-threatening, but he needs extensive stitching and he'll be in hospital overnight.
Sharp scratch.
Oh, fucking hell. They will all go numb, all right? Did you manage to get any punches in?
Yeah.
Good, well done.
I punched him first. Fuck up.
Ah, so you brought it upon yourself, did you?
But he tried to swing for me.
Oh, I see.
But I dodged it and banged him against the wall.
And he pulled a knife out?
Yeah, the prick.
Do you know who it is?
A lot will come in highly pumped up with adrenaline. So sometimes you can be having to deal with a lot of aggression from the patient.
Levi, your mother is really upset. She'd really love to see you. He's one of the other consultants. Well, he's taking over, is being in charge of here. So he's just picking of all the patients in here. Now, your mother really wants to see you. She's really upset.
So she should be like,
Well, will you just let her see you? Why? You can't say to your mother that you don't want to see her. She's your mother. She gave birth to you. Come on.
She did.
She's really upset.
Oh, for... Tell her to come, man. Fucking hell, man.
You know, once it's kicked in how lucky they've been, then sometimes they can be a little bit quiet. Sometimes family members can not even be aware that they're out, and you get a lot of emotion from some of the mums.
I went in and I just wanted to sort of scoop him up, but then, you know, he kept saying, "I'm all right, Mum, I'm all right." And he just looked so small. He looked about 12. You know, once or twice they said, "Well, will you come out?" They were doing blood tests or whatever. They were doing different things. And it just felt so routine to them. And I thought, well, this is my son. This isn't routine. I don't expect this. This is not something I expected.
what used to shock me 10 years ago, I've seen it, so it no longer goes, you know. But I think the fact that we get a lot of violence is shocking. The fact that people don't like each other very much is shocking. But the actual injuries and things don't shock me, because unfortunately I've seen too much.
Approximately half of all penetrative injuries seen at King's are a result of violent assault.
Can you tell me what happened today?
I got punched in the face by a man because he thought that I knocked on his window.
Right, okay. And was it just one punch?
One punch and I fell to the floor.
You fell to the floor. Did you hit anything on the way down?
No, it was on gravel.
It was on gravel. Just look up for me. Oops, that's all. Okay. How wide can you open your mouth for me? Open as wide as you can. Go, 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 go. Wider, 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 wider. Oops. What happened? Where does it hurt?
It just hurts here.
Just hurts there? Okay.
Hello. I'm in the hospital. My fat is as fucking... My foot is fat as fuck. Where are you, in kebab shop? Oh, well, stay there. Come up in an hour. Come in an hour. All right, see you soon, babe. All right, bye. We were always going to the club until I fell off the bus. And then I fell off the bus. Don't step on my foot.
Oh yeah, just a bit.
Absolutely
trolley. On free alcohol?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it.
It's come out of the House of Commons.
Nice. On our money then?
Oh, yes.
Ah,
Why couldn't you go to
fantastic.
Tommy's then?
Yeah.
Why couldn't you go to Tommy's just across the water?
No, I didn't. Did you hear what I said, Luke?
It's just come out of Commons.
I said he's been drinking in the House of Commons.
You said it's just come out of the Commons.
All right. Okay, sorry. But we picked some up.
You didn't say that. You didn't say that.
Don't get arsy with me.
Well,
His camera's here and I don't
he got that
I'll
from.
still put one on you, son.
Past medical history.
How do I know? He wouldn't give me his date of birth. What do you thought I might
Well,
do?
I thought that was part of your training.
Potty training.
Well, you could do that as well.
Did you say potty training?
I thought that was part of your training. Part. So when you start speaking like this.
In it, bruv.
In it, man. Get me.
Get me.
Any obs?
Refused. We've got one more test for you. You have to come and sit back in the chair.
Ah, fantastic. Good.
All right. I'll give you 10 seconds and I'm going to put you in the chair myself.
Gosh. No, I won't do that.
Come on, you're wasting time now.
Hey, God.
You're wasting time. We need to go look after other people.
We're cool. We're okay. I'm going.
In the chair.
No, let's sit down here. We're okay.
Let's go.
My man, don't...
I said to her, I know that you're a very busy person, you've been here all day and you're most probably under a lot of stress. She said no, which was good. And then I went on and said, all I need is an inhaler. I'm asthmatic, I was suffering with it all my life. All I need is an inhaler, I'll be out your way. And she said it doesn't really work like that, but I said to her that my chest is getting really, really tight. I cannot wait for 15 people. There's no sort of leeway in anything that these people do. Everywhere you go, it's all queue, bank, queue, shopping, queue. Flipping hell, man. It's a mad system. And they never give you a straight answer. I asked the nurse, do you think that I'm going to be able to get an inhaler? I'm asthmatic. Obviously, I'm going to need it. This said to me, oh, it's highly possible. What is this? I don't know. What do you mean it's highly possible? Did I not hear something like... It's because of the A&E why there's more deaths. Because people sometimes need, like, critical attention. But you know what's wrong here is the fact that you have to wait in there for 3 hours. I mean, it's ridiculous. 3 hours, you know? I mean, people got things to do. Everything's to do with 3 hours nowadays. Yeah, it's always 3 hours. You have to sit down for 3 hours. I mean, the money that they put into the NHS, yeah? This should be a smooth operation. No, but you know people should be coming in and out quickly. It's shocking. All they need to do is give me an inhaler. You need to give me that or I'm gonna die.
Another trauma call, another stabbing. 2 victims from rival gangs have been injured in the same fight.
We've had 3 trauma calls that have not been, they bleed it through, but we've not had any calls.
Okay.
And we've got 2 of them in.
Two at the same time?
Yeah.
If you get one stabbing in and it's gang related, you know, there's a very good chance that you may get another stabbing in. If there's a retaliation. And then again, if there's another retaliation, you know, you won't just get your patient in, but you'll get all their friends in as well. And we have had occasions where rival gangs have ended up in the waiting room waiting for their friends and a fight started out in the waiting room. Then yeah, it can get very, very dramatic very quickly.
It is a dangerous environment. It is. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. You all right? Who are you looking for?
My boy.
And what's your boy's name?
3, but we've not had any calls.
Okay.
The 2 stab victims who've been treated in resus have been followed by their friends.
Right, okay, don't use the phone in here, is the first thing.
The 2 groups are from different neighbourhoods.
Yes.
Yeah, there's 1 here and 1 in 5, 2 stabbing.
Right, okay, can we just stop for a second? Trauma leader's down now, so I'm afraid you're going to have to go through it all again, okay? And can we just have a recap and let's make a start, okay? Can you just 2 step outside for just for a second? You can come back in. I need the space. You can come straight back in and talk to the police. Okay, you're not going anywhere. Just chat to the police woman outside. Okay. Listen to me for a second. Okay. You're potentially quite unwell. I know things are going on, but for the next 10 or 15 minutes, you're just going to let us need to do what we need to do. Okay. You might think you're not as bad as you are, but unless we fully check you out, we don't know how bad things are. Can you do that for us? Okay, you can come back in. I'm not got any problems with that, but you just need to let us do what we need to do, okay? It might hurt, it might not, I don't know, but let's just crack on, okay? Cheers. Now, the other guy that's been stabbed...
No, I don't know.
You don't know him?
No.
Okay.
Just wait there for me, yeah? I think it was about a year ago, we had a guy who had been stabbed. The stab victim went round to X-ray, and there was these 3 guys that were running through resus looking for this guy to finish him off. And I basically asked them to leave, to which they said that they were going to do, you know, oh, don't get out of the way, I'm going to stab you up. So I thought, do you know what, maybe I should just get out of the way. Got out of the way and they tried to find X-ray, but security had been called, so they did a runner. Yo, guys, hello. It's a hospital.
What?
It's a hospital. You have a problem? No.
Nothing's going on in here. Nothing's going on. Are you got...
Seriously. Who are you with? My other half keeps telling me that I shouldn't get myself into those situations, but I can't stop being who I am. Listen, why are you so scared? What's going on? Because I don't actually want any trouble in here. Listen, guys, if you want to... No trouble in here, do you hear me? It's a hospital. Hey, what did you think you're doing?
Yeah, my cousin.
No, listen to me. Right, there's a reason. There is a reason we have a locked door. Do you listen to me?
Look, the boys just fucking stabbed my cousin. You expect me to...
Listen to me. Listen to me. And there's police that can actually help you. Do you think... Listen to me. All right, it's a hospital, for Christ's sake. Do you hear me? All right, and there's a reason I have locked doors, OK? Because I have a lot of people coming in here and causing trouble, so I don't need it. You know, I can't protect you, all right? Yeah, the only people that are going to be able to help you, unfortunately, while you're here, are the old Bill or the security man, OK? Yeah? And Charles is all right as well, yeah? But please, the toilet, you know, straight up there, OK? There's... No, I won't let them through. Someone's got to keep an eye on that other lot because they want to stab them up.
Okay.
Yeah?
All right.
And I'm just going to have a... This lot.
No.
No. I think a bit of respect has gone, and I think that is hard because that has changed quite considerably, that there's no respect for what we do and for anybody else that's in the department at the time if they want to get at somebody. Right, they can get through. That's my only problem, you know. I'm just going to lock the assessment room. I'm going to lock the assessment room door because they're trying to get in. We have a little issue. There's a rival gang outside with another guy who's been stabbed in the hand. They've just gone out to make a phone call and basically... Yeah, no, it's fine. No, those are the ones that are actually scared. The two that came running through, I can honestly say they shit themselves. And they just thought, oh, fuck.
All right, I'm going to make this fair on both people because I'm taking the other guy through there. You're allowed 2 people. You can pick who those 2 people are. Everybody else goes home, OK? I don't care who they are. You pick the 2. That's fine. Same with the other guy, and everybody else leaves this building, OK? Right. Listen to me, OK? I know we've got 2 people through there that have both been stabbed, OK? I don't care what's gone on, but for whatever reason, there's a little bit of needle between you guys and the guys through there. That was fine before you started getting all aggressive with people, OK? I'm not having it here. I'm not trying to be unfair, but we've got an incredibly busy night tonight. It's packed through there anyway. I wouldn't allow more than 2 people. I think that's fair. 2 people. He wants you, and he said you can pick the other person. Is that fair? OK, cheers. The other thing as well is, OK, I don't want to see you two in any other places other than here or the waiting room, OK? All right. The other thing as well is there's a lot of sicky people in here, so just try and keep conversations a bit quieter, okay? Just let you know what I've done.
What?
He can pick his 2 people to stay with him. The other one picks his 2 people to stay with him. Everybody else has been thrown out. So, and I'll get his guys to stay with him.
Get off the side, mate. Thank you. Not for sitting on. And you.
We can find you a chair if you need it.
I don't know whether being unsympathetic to people that are stabbed and things is right, because I'm not. I have sympathy to the fact that they don't have anybody who cares about them. Not their injury, the fact that they sometimes don't have their mum and dad come down to make sure they're all right. Sometimes you ring up their mum and their mum doesn't even want to know. And a lot of people don't have anybody to look after them, to love them. I think that's sad. It is shocking, and I am shocked, and I am upset that, you know, we have 13, 14-year-olds that go to school and come in stabbed. It's bloody awful. It's the hardest thing in the world, but unfortunately, I'm in a job where I have to put them back together. And unfortunately, I'm in a job that I can't, you know, if I came into work and I thought about what we saw every day, I probably wouldn't want to come into work anymore. Because it is constant.
Yeah.
They're busy, but they've all got something to do, haven't they? And like little bees. Nothing about
worker bees.
Worker bees.
I'm tired and I want to go home.
I think something hurts.
I got some drunks in there.
No, I don't think so. No, I think he's just in pain.
My name is Brian Wayne Campbell, and I'm a porter at King's. When you work at King's, you see everything. You don't have to watch the television to see what's going on in Britain. Right here at King's, it takes place right before your eyes. I've experienced so much at King's. I've really learned to tolerate just about anything on this job.
In reception, some of the boys from the stabbing incident are waiting for treatment for their minor injuries.
Listen, I know you think you're big and brave, but you do have a problem with your lung. So it'd probably be better off if you didn't jump around, because what you have got is a small pneumothorax and it could be much bigger. All right? Yeah?
Could I have one of the plastic bottles, please, so I can drink water in that tap? Is that possible?
There's a water fountain around there, so there's some cups. Yes.
Is there any food available?
Food? No.
No?
Your guy, idiot boy.
Yeah.
Well, I just said to him, he's prattling around and goes, oh yeah, and they tried to stab me up, but they ain't done much. And I went to him, come here. So listen, I'm not being funny. I said, you can say whatever you like. I said, but prattling around like that when you've already got a small pneumothorax, it's just going to make things a little bit bigger. So if you want to continue breathing and feeling all right, I suggest you calm yourself down instead of mucking around. And he was just, he's out in the waiting room with all his mates, bigging it up like this. Yeah.
What, the guy from
And stuff.
I don't know about
But they're all, there's a massive gang of them out there. So your one,
which are rough again, aren't they?
well, your one needs to leave from a different exit. Physically, you know, I can honestly say, physically, you get home sometimes and everything aches because you have not stopped. And obviously your stress levels are really, really high when it's really, really busy. But then you've got another, God knows how many patients to sort out, so. Listen, you can't go out with all these lines in and everything for a cigarette.
Yeah, I went before with a lot more fucking lines.
Excuse me, there's no need to swear. That's not very polite, is it?
No.
No, it's not. At the end of the day, you have to get on with your job. And if it's at 2 o'clock in the morning, you've still got another 6 hours to go. So you just get on with it until you can get home and have a cry and have a drink.
5 hours to go.
Yay!
It's early morning and shifts are about to end. The team have been on duty for 12 hours.
It was quite a pleasant night, actually. It wasn't too bad. A little mass gang warfare going on in the waiting room and stuff.
It's busy, huh?
We saw the entertainment.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the opposing gangs, they brought into the same hospital.
2 boys come out the back from recess. And they
Could I have a portrait X-ray, please? That's a portrait X-ray.
Sister Jen getting in it. But anyway, so it's all a bit volatile at the moment.
Security are going, I can't believe the police have left.
The old Bill actually needs to come down here and protect us, because at the end of the day, security can only do so much.
Cool. All right, guys. Just so you guys are going in the cab, yeah? Super. I'll make sure that when you leave, nobody's seeing you leave.
I'm staying.
Okay, that's fine, because you're likely to be staying in.
I don't want to stay in. How deep is it, boss?
Deep enough that you need to stay in.
Morning.
Welcome to Jamrock, my friend. Pleased to see you.
Busy night?
It has been an eventful night.
Really?
Yes, they didn't stop balling out for our names. They've been trying to kill us. They were trying to kill us. They just kept calling. They never stopped. Working at King's, I witness more violence here than I do in Jamaica. Black folks' greatest enemy is themselves. When you see a situation in A&E, there's stabbings, the enemy is another black person. Most of the time it is, almost all the time it is. Why?
On tonight's shift, there have been 4 stabbings. Every year, more and more young men come to King's with knife and gunshot wounds.
Two stab wounds to the legs, small one on the left, big one on the right. Was not actively bleeding on scene, but on the way here started. We'll see.
I want to make a special appeal to young black males. There was a time when black folks could blame other people for all of their worries and all of their tribulation and their trials, but not now. Right now, our problem is ourselves, mostly. We're self-inflicting wounds upon ourselves. We're destroying ourselves. And I want to appeal to young black males especially. You can find life. You can find success. I think there's so many opportunity out there for young black people. Opportunities you probably never had 30 years ago. Make use of it. All I'm saying, give yourself a chance.
How much do you drink normally?
I had a brandy, one in the morning and one of the evening.
Seeing as you have got to the grand age of 92, I think if you want a little tipple, we will let you have one.
You know what they're going to say. The push me out when they're ready.
Yeah. King's College special. Catch up, hitch up, 2 tablet, 1 crutch and out the door later.
Oh boy.